All right. February 2nd, 1:30 p.m. It's a hot one today. Got the chicken coop. No real changes here. I did get some uh, aluminum mesh for chicken wire. So we'll put aluminum mesh around. And I decided the chickens, since they're just sleeping here at night, didn't need this whole thing, and I didn't want to pay for all the mesh, so I'm just going to do half. So it's going to be basically 10 by 10. 10 by 10 here. So we'll see how that works. We don't have too many chickens to start with, just 11, and this is just storage under the cover there. Just 11 chickens right now are being, chicken eggs are being fertilized. One of them didn't take. So we got all the fence cleaned. It still needs some work, but it's pretty beat back. Still needs some work back there, but directly back behind is some corn. So I mean they butted it right up against the fence, but we'll get that cleaned also. We got eight moringa trees going in there. We found a couple leftover plants. There's eggplant there, and I don't know what that is. And then our kuya planted a bunch of cassava, and these are dwarf coconut trees here, and that's I don't remember what that is. Some type of fruit. We got our first guava off of that one in the front. We picked that guava. That was good. So there's a couple more guavas coming on that. And this is still pretty rough. Too rough for the lawnmower just yet, but we'll get there. This was all too rough too, but a couple cuttings and walking on it and stuff, we'll get it straightened out. With this area here was a big burn. Once we cut it down, we burnt the stuff that was cut. I'll show you how they plant the cassava, which is the same way they did the moringas. They just took a cutting. So all of these are cassavas, and it's like you eat the leaves and the root, I guess. I don't know nothing about cassava. But this is the and I just drew a blank. The citrus, they use a lot of the citrus here for cooking. So half of it, we found this one, so it was just here but struggling. So half of it's dead. We'll cut half of that off, and then this guy will do better. But a lot of the trees are doing much better now. They were getting beat down by the weeds and stuff. So we got a whole bunch of mango. And I don't know why we're saving this stick right here. I don't think that stick's going to do anything. But they still need to skim coat this side over here. We're waiting on the soffits and the gutter, or the downspouts, which are right there. We're going to use those for downspouts. So we're waiting on the soffits. They're going to come tomorrow. And then when they come, we'll do soffits around the backside where the scaffolding is already. All that's done. The skim coat and paint are done on that side. Well, I say paint, it's base coat. We haven't decided on a color yet. So they'll do the soffits on that, and then they'll move the scaffolding and do the soffits here once we get that. But trimmed back a lot of these banana trees, and this is also a fruit. I don't know what it's called, but it tastes good. And banana update, we're still going. Still going. we'll see how we do on those bananas. Skim coat and primers going on here. Next we're gonna get some tile. Tile this, and we'll also put a screen room off the front. Fridge, got a new fridge. Kitchen cabinets are coming. We gotta buy the doors, and then the guys will build the boxes. Pantry's doing good. We got it stocked up. They call that the Sorry store, which is what they call local small stores. We threw a new door on that because that door was beat up. And got the trim pretty much finished in this room. Still need to finish it up in this. We'll get some more baseboards and stuff for this. Also, we gotta clean this junk up. But the guys are gonna take the fridge and put it in their bamboo house. So they'll have fridge out there. And then talk to a couple solar guys. And so we got a plan for solar. The solar's gonna come in through this wall. The DC power and the AC power come through this wall, and then we'll have inverter and batteries right here. So that'll be good. And then we're gonna have a 150 amp breaker box in that room with that gear, and then this will be a sub panel to that. So that'll be good. And they're also gonna do proper grounding so that I don't get shocked every time I touch this microwave right here. That's why it's unplugged, because that son of a bitch shocks me every time. Just touch it. So I guess that's typical Philippine wiring. None of the stuff is really grounded. So it happened at our last place too. You just catch a little shock, and it's a little bit unnerving. So I'm gonna make sure that that's done correctly so that we're not getting shocked. Computer setup is looking better. Still got junk here. Still got a lot of storage in this room. Since this is the biggest room in the house, it's getting all the storage for now. Finally got a water heater that could keep up with our water pressure. So that's 6,000 watts, I think. So it's finally hot. And I mean hot. So we'll see what the view looks like today. Ought to be pretty good. It's hot outside. And not much breeze. There's Uka Uka. Garden, the top floor. Just put some new water piping on the well. It had a leak yesterday. We recycled the piping that was on the old well. So stands to reason that it was going to pop a leak. So we got that straightened out. Mountain's looking good today. We got the goats out. Yep, it's all good. That fence has been cleaned. Oh yeah, this fence over here got cleaned yesterday or the day before. So, next big projects will be the solar coming, but we're not going to be doing a whole lot of that. The guys are going to do the ground mount stuff. They're going to use tubing that they use for their scaffolding. Let's see this, if I can get a photo. Yeah, 2x2 tubing. So just use some of that stuff. And what you talking about? What? They'll just use some of that stuff, and we'll get the panels mounted on that, and then dig a trench, get the DC wiring over to that room, and sort it out from there. But The next things are going to be some tile downstairs, and then the screen room off the front door, and then we'll do a better fence for the front and a gate. We're going to relocate the gate from here over to there, and then the carport will go right there in that corner, directly off the gate. So those are the major things happening here. It's pretty good. Nice and quiet today, except for my guys grinding and the cat meowing. A little bit of a breeze on the second floor up here, but it's hot. And it's only going to get hotter. So, we're loving it. Jean's in Manila hanging out with her kid. They went to a water park. I avoid Manila at all costs. So she doesn't mind going by herself. I don't mind staying here. It's payday for the guys, so I gotta get them paid anyways. So anybody wants any cassava, I think we're gonna have enough cassava for a small army. And well, that's it. We might also be able to sneak through that the hole in the fence over there and get some corn when time comes. Won't tell anybody. Alright. We're out of here.